I'm gonna name this video right here, man. I just had this little. It's called Secret Parts. Okay. Now, these days, the word secret has such a bad connotation to it because of things like the Illuminati, Masons, uh, and all this other coded, mumbo jumbo, juju, sigil magic type stuff going on out here. But yeah, that's true. You know what I'm saying? These things are secret and they are bad. You know what I'm saying? But truly, God, do you think God doesn't have secret parts? You know what I'm saying? It's like even how it says God can see into your secret parts and mine. But yet we can't necessarily see into his. He'll show us as much as he can. You know what I'm saying? If you keep trying, he'll reveal things to you. Daniel said that our God is a revealer of secrets, of secret things. You know what I'm saying? And I just was relieved by this because I realized something. It's like Jesus even said, he's like, look, when you pray, never let the left hand know what the right hand is doing. There you go. There's another secret. You know what I'm saying? Just like God says, I'll have a particular people, a hidden people. I hid myself. You know what I'm saying? So these things are to be hidden. Okay? It's like when God says to Daniel, seal up the scroll and save it for the day when it's appointed. You know what I'm saying? Things like this. Even how like the book of Enoch was kind of lost, but then they found it in a cave and validated that it was legit, even though it was always in there. But it's just it was sealed up. You know what I'm saying? Like the seals, like things are hidden. Like God says, I'm gonna have a new name after the second coming. You know what I'm saying? And in when the 144 elect, you know what I'm saying? I think it's 1,200 from each tribe judges the rest of everything. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, who they are, I'm not sure. I have no idea. They're hidden. You know what I'm saying? For the most part. And here's another thing. Like I was saying, incremental. I was having this other video about who's being truthful and who's being bearing false witness. You know what I'm saying? This is part of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, look, God's word bears witness to that these things are hidden and for a purpose. Because even Jesus says, never let the left hand know what the right hand's doing. And even God says, look, hey, go in your closet, pray in secret. God will reward you openly. You know what I'm saying? So look, come and talk to people. Be privy on certain matters. Keep it private. And even it says the way we're supposed to handle matters with one another. We're supposed to handle it between bros and peeps. You know what I'm saying? Why take a person to court? Why not just handle it between people? Be like, listen, all right, I owe you this money here. I'll pay you. Or, oh, I broke this. Here's the loot. Or whatever. I'll mow your lawn. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Just take care of it. So it doesn't, no one's carrying no hard feelings and strife. That hurts everyone. But the secret things, the secret places. You know what I'm saying? It's like King David, when he said to the one dude, he's like, look, if I got a green light, he's like, shoot an arrow over there. And then I'll know that it's cool to come through. But if not, I'll roll out. That was a secret thing. You know what I'm saying? But it was for the right reason. So it wasn't lying. It wasn't being deceitful. It wasn't being evil. It's just sometimes, this is the way you got to go circumspect. You got to go around something. It's like a wise man foreseeth the danger and go around. Takes a little longer. Takes a privy man to recognize the danger when he sees it. And it's just these things, you see how the Christians had to run around and meet each other in the morning before everyone woke up to pray when they were being persecuted in Rome. You know what I'm saying? It was like, look, that's a secret thing. But yet, I guess, these are some of the things you got to think about. Sometimes even some of the Christians were a secret society, because they had to keep secrets. They had to have secret places. God had to hide them with his help, because it even says it's either in Jeremiah or think it's in Jeremiah, or it's either that, it's Isaiah. Just Isaiah so long that last the first 2 thirds I remember it pretty good, but that last third is just so long. I never retain enough of that last portion because by the time I'm already almost burned out by the time I'm way through the first half or whatever. But no, Isaiah, this is another guy, man. He's a scholarly type. He was a smart guy. You know what I'm saying? That's why he talks about the light was in the darkness, yet the darkness perceived it not. You know what I'm saying? It's like light's greater than darkness. Like, you know, it's all everywhere. You know, uh, or what he's woe unto them who put darkness for light and light for darkness. That's that's basically, that means your the scales of your heart are not correct. When you put light for darkness and darkness for light, it's like listen, putting darkness for light and light for darkness is a saying like this: never let a good crisis go to waste. That is making something good out of a totally horrible, corrupt situation. That's what it is. It's like making light out of evil things. Like, oh man, we just rob people, man. It's just how it goes, man. That's what everyone does to survive in America or in the world. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I mean, it's just, it's almost like rationalizing evil things, and almost to the point where it's good for you to do evil. You know what I'm saying? That's part of it. And it's like, you gotta, you just you gotta be tricky. You know what I'm saying out here? It's just that's not a bad thing to be tricky and just cautious, aware, always looking, always like almost like you're sensing danger at some point. So it's best to be on your guard. You know what I'm saying? Just going about your life in that fashion. That's not no secret. But it's because other people's secret. We all have a secret place. Some people's secret place is all joy and love and just good and compassion. Other people's secret place is turmoil, pain. Some people's secret place is all about they want to kill you. They want to get you. They want to rob you. They want to do something bad to you. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way they that's the way they are. That's their secret place. You know what I'm saying? But uh basically all of us, we no one really can totally conceal anything. You know what I'm saying? At some point you reveal something. You know what I'm saying? But you can try to keep it to sandbag and keep them guessing. You know what I'm saying? No one says you got to go spill the beans out. What does it not also say? Do not cast your pearls before swine. You know what I'm saying? That's a secret thing. You know what I'm saying? If you're unwilling to cast it before a certain person, well, it's something you keep. It's like you're unworthy of this. I'm not even gonna let you disrespect this because it's sacred. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see you're ready to receive the sacred, so I'm just not gonna. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna present it so you can cast it down and spit and spat on it and make it into something that it's not. So I guess these are secret things. You know what I'm saying? That are all right. It's like you gotta. There's. It's like God will reveal things to you as you, I guess, you're ready for them. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're ready for them, you'll pray right. You'll have the confidence. You know what I'm saying? And you might have the character, you know what I'm saying, to back up certain, things that you're blessed with. You know what I'm saying? So it's the way I see these things, man. And it seems, listen, to an unspiritual person, it would seem like a secret thing. You know what I'm saying? But to any believer, that's shouldn't even be you should already be aware of these things. You know? I just like to go to show you how, like, look, secret goes both ways. There's bad secrets, there's good secrets. The reason why God conceals certain things and hides certain people, it's for a purpose. It's to bring them out later like, wow, like how you like me now, ace up the sleeve type thing. And it's just to show us, like, look, can't none of us outthink the divine. You know what I'm saying? It's just to try to do so, you're not ready. You're not ready to be bestowed anyway because you're not humble enough. You know it all. You know what I'm saying? Or you're too tough, whatever. Uh, but you know what I'm saying? Like Jesus said, everything that is hidden shall be revealed. So you really, even if we can go about our life, totally under the radar, you know what I'm saying, invisible, we are not invisible to God, though. You know what I'm saying? What's it say? Not two sparrows hit the ground and God don't know about it. So you're important. You know what I'm saying? Each person's important. If one soul is finds salvation, the whole of heavens rejoices. You know what I'm saying? That's a big thing. That's something you got to remember. There, that's heaven. You know what I'm saying? The whole of heaven rejoices over one soul that is saved. So that's important. You're important to uh, God and His kingdom, Jesus. You know what I'm saying? It's like Jesus a lot, man. I'm telling you, man. Pray in secret. God reward you openly. A lot of times Jesus was chilling by himself out in the dark, out in the woods. It seems like just out in the woods, man. Mosquitoes, scorpions, snakes, cobras, uh, musty hot weather, and uncomfortable places to sleep. Probably hallucinations from lack of food. I mean, that'd actually be kind of cool. I mean, I'd like to try that. Just go wander around, no food, just praying for 40 days for it. Now that's who does that? You know what I'm saying anymore. But if you could, I think people would. But see, here's the thing. It is about time, man. It's like this. It's about time for someone to tell the beast that it's time to let the people go. And what I mean by that is like, listen, if a man wants to go live out in the wilderness by himself, eating bugs, drinking funky water, living in a little hut or cardboard box, listen, or digging himself a tunnel, something. Listen, why is that a problem? I saw homeless people just getting gunned down by the cops. You know what I'm saying? They weren't doing nothing wrong. If a man wants to flee Babylon, why is that a crime? You know what I'm saying? If we're free and the Constitution still reigns supreme, why is that a crime? I mean, listen, if a man's that impoverished, or if that man's just that, listen, if he's got that much, you know, fight that he could go there and just, and actually might even live a better quality of life than some of us do, caught in the rat wheel. You know what I'm saying? So, but a lot of people from society would look at him and say, "Boom, he ain't paying no taxes. Come on, go grab your white hoods and your pitchforks and then grab that cross and that oil so we can burn that cross and string him up because he don't pay taxes. He's breathing our air. He's polluting the earth." You know what I'm saying? It's like I saw this one guy one time, man. He was like, "It's my natural right to forage for food and live in the woods if I want." I mean, he was just fighting him. I can't remember exactly which terminology he was using, but he was like saying, "I'm a sovereign citizen." And this little old hermit guy just stopped the beast in his tracks and then bounced out and got away with it. You know what I'm saying? That was like Wild Weasel. That was mongoose shit. You know what I'm saying? That was Musashi. Like, I think about Musashi. Was it just that he was, eccentric and crazy from training so much, or was it just like, do most of these guys just realize at some point in time, it's like, man, all this stuff is just the whole rat with race and all this ego and all this world stuff is just, you at some point it just becomes repulsive to you, and you just would rather retreat to where things are more simple. You know what I'm saying? I think at the end of Lao Tzu, that's basically, I think, what he said. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? But he's like, basically, I think the book was wrote, and he was on his way out of society. Like, look, I'm gone. I can't just do it no more. I can't take it. Can't take the falsehood. I can't take the whack. I just can't take it. I can't watch it all just fall apart. I want to go somewhere more simple. You know what I'm saying? Why can't people do that? Why can't people go do that and try to reconnect with their God and their Creator? Why is that a crime? Why do people look down on that, discourage that, when it should be like, think everyone should do a kind of pilgrimage like that? You know what I'm saying? Or and it's like I want to reconnect with that stuff from the Bible, those holy days, the real ones, the real time. You know what I'm saying? Sick of this Babylon, Egypt, Greece,
everything else.